Everybody, one here from Language Academy, guys. Welcome back to another video. This video we are going to look at a formulated plan. If you're aiming for 6, 6.5, 7, or even 8, or a perfect 9 as well, I've got a plan for you. Most of the students, they have got the tips, they have got the strategies, but they're not really getting that kick. They're not really getting the motivation to start. So in this particular plan, I'll tell you day wise what you have to do every day, what all tasks you need to focus on, what you need to avoid, and what you need to take care of whenever you practice any task. Plus, I'll also be telling you what all mock tests you need to take before you actually go for the test and how you should be taking the mock test. So I'll share my screen. I won't take a lot of time. I want to be to the point. Don't want to linger about any other thing. I'll share my screen, give you a plan, and then we'll discuss a few more things. If you wish, you can write on the plan, or you can take a screenshot as well. Let's get into the video. So this is the plan which I've created this morning itself. Now, if you're aiming for 6, this is the plan for you. If you're aiming for 6.5, this is the plan for you. If you're aiming for 7, this is something which I've got for you. And for 8, this is what I've got for you. The ones which are highlighted yellow means these are very important. You need to focus a bit more over here. Read aloud for 620, 6.5, 20, 7 and 8, 25. Repeat sentence 30, 30 for 6, 6.5, 35, 35 for 7 and 8. Read aloud, you need to make sure you focus on content and clarity. Repeat sentence, try to repeat as much content possible, but speak it clearly. Describe image and read a lecture. I don't want you to waste a lot of time. These are important tasks, but there's nothing much to practice. You just need to follow the templates properly. Just practice 3 each every day and make sure you do not ever speak any word you're not sure about. If you're not sure about any word or how to pronounce a word, skip it. Answer short questions. I don't want you to practice at all. Not important. Summarize written text and essay. What you can do is you can practice alternative. So one day you can practice summarize written text one and essay the next day. Because in essay and summarize written text, you don't really need to learn a lot. You don't really need to figure out a lot of things. It's pretty straightforward and simple. You just have to follow the template and you've got everything sorted. So just practice one alternate day, even if you're aiming for 6, 6.5, 7 or 8. Reading 2 or 3 tasks are very important out of 5. Reading drop-down blanks, these also contribute towards your writing module. Very important. If you're aiming for 6, practice 10 to 15. For 6.5, at least 15. 7 and 8, 20 to 25, depending on how much time you can devote. MCQ multiple answers, not important. Please don't practice. Reading reorder paragraphs. So MCQ multiples, I'm talking about reading over here. Reading reorder paragraphs for 6, 6.5, don't practice. For 7, practice 5 a day. For 8, practice 10 a day. Some reorders won't even make sense. That's why I don't really want you to practice a lot. What I want you to do is I want you to get some idea so that if in case you get something easier or relatively easier to solve, you can solve it. Reading drag and drop blanks for 6, 6.5, 10 to 15. For 7 and 8, this task is important as well, extremely important. If you can, practice 25 every day. MCQ single answers for reading, don't practice, not important. Summarize spoken text in listening. In listening, you have got 8 different tasks, out of which 4 are important, 4 are not important. The important ones are highlighted in yellow. Summarize spoken text, you need to be very careful with the spellings. Spellings and keywords are very important. If you're not really sure about any word, don't write it. Instead of writing the wrong word, it's better you don't write it. For summarize spoken text, if you're aiming for 6, you need to practice 1. For 6.5, 2, 7, 2, and for 8, 2 to 3. If you have time, practice 3 a day. In listening, majority of the students do not get their score because they have spelling errors. In listening, spellings are extremely important. Remember this thing. Any word you're not sure about, summarize spoken text, don't write it. Same thing goes for listening blanks and write from dictation. Avoid spelling errors. Here you cannot avoid writing words you're not sure about. You have to write it anyway. So be very careful with your spellings. Summarize spoken text. Spelling and keywords are very important. Write around 65 words. MCQ multiple answers. Don't practice. Not important. For listening, fill in the blanks. 10 for 6, 10 for 6.5, for 7 and 8, 15 each. Now, when you practice listening, at the end of your notebook, as I always say, leave 10 pages and make a spelling list. Any blank you go wrong, any spelling you go wrong with, you're not sure about, you feel you can do better, make a spelling list, write down each and every word there. Highlight correct summary for 6, 7, 6.5. I don't want you to practice this. But for 8, I'll recommend practicing 5 if you have time, because this task will give you a few points, not a lot, in reading as well. So if you're struggling in reading, this can help. Practice 5 a day. MCQ single answers and select missing words, don't practice. Highlight incorrect words, very important. But remember this thing, there's negative marking here. There are 3 tasks in PT which have got negative marking: MCQ single in MCQ multiple in reading, MCQ multiple in listening, and highlight incorrect words in listening. Now, if you're not really sure about highlight incorrect words, right? Let's say if you're attempting one question and you're not really sure if the word was incorrect or not, don't highlight it. It's better to leave it unattempted or do not highlight it instead of highlighting the wrong word. Highlight incorrect words for 6, 6.5, 5 every day, and for 7 and 8, 8 every day. Write from dictation for 6, 6.5, 30, and for 7 and 8, 35 at least. As much you can, try to practice write from dictation, because if you do good with your write from dictations, you will 100% get your score. What is the most important part or task, which is the most important task in PT? I can't say just one, but the ones which I've highlighted in yellow, if you can nail these ones, you'll get the score. Read aloud, repeat sentence, reading both the blanks, drag and drop down. Summarize spoken text, listening blanks, highlight incorrect words, and write from dictation. Now, before your exam, what you need to have a checklist that yes, I have done all these things and I'm ready for the test. Before you test, make sure you finish all the reading blanks. I know it's a big job, but reading blanks or reading is one area where you don't have a lot of loopholes, you don't have a lot of templates. For reading, what I want you to do is make sure you finish both reading blanks exam questions from Language Academy portal. You just go on languageacademy.com.au. You'll find exam questions over there. There are 500 for each, but if you practice 25 every day for both the reading blanks, you'll finish within 20 days. So before your exam, make sure you finish both the reading blanks exam questions and listening blanks exam questions. Listening blanks, they are around 116, 118. Make sure you finish those so that there are no spelling errors in the test. Second, you need to make sure all write from dictations and reorder paragraphs from weekly prediction you have to finish. This is what I need you to do before your test, and you will be 120% prepared for your exam. Now, a few more things when you have to take the mock test and which mock test you have to take. So this plan you can follow as if you're following a 14 days plan. First 2 days, you don't have to do any mock test. Third day, you have to do a listening mock test. Fourth, you have to do speaking. Fifth, you have to do reading. Sixth day, you don't have to take any mock test. Seventh day, take a full mock test and see what mistakes you have made. Then 8th day and 9th day, you just need to practice on the mistakes you have made in the full mock test. 10th day, listening. 11th day, speaking. 12th day, your reading. 13th day, you don't do any mock test, and 14th day, you take another full mock test. If you're aiming for 6, 6.5 and you get the same score in each module in the full mock test, you can go for the test. If you're aiming for 7, you get 65 in all the modules in the full mock test on LA, you can go for the test. If you're aiming for 8, you get 75 each, 74 each in the full mock test, you can go for the test. So I'll request all of you, go on languageacademy.com.au. For now, it's free to practice. You can take one full scored mock test with scorecard, feedback analysis, plus 4 sectional mock tests you can take for free. You just need to register on the website and go ahead with your practice. I've got all the templates ready for you on the YouTube channel. I've given you a plan. I've given you a platform as well. I just want you to make sure you give your 120%. I will keep on giving my 100% to make sure you get your desired score in the very first attempt. and you don't waste a lot of time and money. That's it from this video. If you think the video was helpful, do like, share, and subscribe. If you are not really sure, if you're concerned, if you are in doubt about any of the modules, any of the tasks, do let me know in the comment section, and I'll try to come up with a video on the same. If you ever get your scores watching my video, do let me know in the comment section, and that is something I work for, and that will help me going on. If you need any more help, you can contact us on this number, or you can visit our website as well. And if you want me to analyze your scorecard, you can you can email me your scorecard with complete details. What's your desired score? How many times you have taken the test? At varun@languageacademy.com.au. That's VARUN at languageacademy.com.au. And I'll try to give you the feedback as soon as possible. That's it from this video. Thank you for watching. I hope the video was helpful. And if it was, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And make sure you press the bell icon as well, so that whenever I come up with another video, you are notified. Thank you. I'll see you very soon. Till then, take care and stay safe.